Hello everyone, welcome back to Box. Today's toy, Hasuki Toys FKEY. Make a wish and your cat would turn into a CAT-MAID. Actually, I have received this figure before the Chinese New Year, and of course with this nicely lit nightlight, but I was so occupied in the winter season, so I'm glad that you're still with me and supporting me. So if you like my video, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Although the toy made FKEY have experienced a terrible delay, but I'm surprised that it is so good looking. But before we look into it, I'm gonna introduce this beautiful nightlight with you. It's designed by a bunch of talented young designers, and it symbolizes to open up to see the light. With all these magnetic accessories, I'm pretty sure it could cope with your toy collections. So let's turn back to the made FKEY. As usual, let's start with the head sculpt. And I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain to you how adorable these three head sculpts are. And all of them are equipped with separate rolling eyes, but it's just a little bit too tight to adjust. As for this beautiful maid outfit, the original painting was to represent a British dressing style, but because they were using their latest female body for the final product, so the neck would seem to be a little bit too short for me. And to track the source of this figure background, what we see as maid suit these days could date back to the Victorians' time, and thanks to the rapid development of the textile industry during the Industrial Revolution, the various styles have been passed on to nowadays. But sadly enough, it's wireless, making it seem a little bit over sloppy, but I've got just a way to solve it. Tune-it is a piece of wet washcloth, then apply it gently to the apron, and you use your gentle hot wind to let it dry. It will look great even without ironing. And just like what I've said, they've used their latest female body for the product, so it really has marvelous articulation. And because they're using seamless necks, the bending angle was amazing, so it looked like she just walked right out of an anime, which is really cute and adorable. Now of course there are double joints at the elbow, so if you want her to move the broom for you, or even holding guns, it will be easy peasy. The beautiful maid dress would not affect the articulation at all. Moving on to the leg articulation. I will have to admit that the socks will affect the articulation a little bit, but as you can see, the articulation is fully sufficient for some daily posters, and some technical poses as well. And in case if you're not familiar with this brand, the Hasuki Toys actually came about from making technical soldier action figures. So in my opinion, the articulation would be quite easy peasy for them. But I must say that the toy would be much more playable if they attached wire to the dress. The figure could even interact better with all these figure stands. I mean, you could always make up your own story for her. And in her background story, she actually turned out to be a musketeer. So this massive flintlock would be her weapon. The best part about it is that you could actually change the angle of the hammer, giving out a feeling of ready aim fire. And you always get this leather backpack. And the best part about it is that it's magnetic, so if you open it up, you will see some sponge inside to prop it up. So the battery on the top of it is actually made of canvas, so in this way it will keep the gunpowder dry. So when you put the backpack on her, it reminds me of the movie Kiki's Delivery Service. And before we put this to an end, let's check out the height comparison. It's a quite standard 6-inch figure, so it could cope with S.H.Figuarts or maybe some of the other clothed 6-inch figures with no problem. So thanks a lot for watching my video, and if you like it, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe.